Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a page in the Briar Coloring book and I picked this page here. I thought it was really pretty. They do have a copy of the picture in the book here somewhere. Yeah, it's right up here. I'm not really going to do it in the same colors. I'm going to try to do the outside of the frame kind of in those colors, but the rest of it probably not. But I like the greens, the golds, the reds, so I'm going to go ahead and work on this frame piece out here. So I picked out some green tones. Let's see if I can get these in kind of an order of some sort here. So we have the dark chrome oxide, juniper green, olive green, yellowish, and the Naples yellow for the lightest colors. You can tell I use those a lot. And in the ready colors that they put in here and there, I have the Sanguine, Capur Mortuum, and burnt ochre. So we will be putting those in. Okay, so I'm going to keep the camera up and hopefully I don't get out of focus too much. And we'll go ahead and we'll go in with the darkest color, like in these darkest areas here where they have the markings. So we'll do this little portion up here first. And I'm going to go in with the darkest one, which is the chrome oxide green. And just put it in. Maybe I will get you down because that is kind of small. Can we leave this little out bit a little white? Kind of connect that as a line. And then bring that color down a little bit, a little lighter than I was using up here. We'll do that down here too. I'm not quite sure if this is a whole different color, if we're doing that all in the same colors. I can do it in green. Maybe I'll add some gold in there. Okay, we're going to pick up another color. This one is Juniper green. Next color is the olive green yellowish. Okay, now we'll go in with the Naples yellow. Go back in with the olive green yellowish. Gonna turn the book a little bit here. And we're going to throw a little of the browns in there. So we're going to start with Capur Mortuum. Going to darken it up under in here, kind of more pressed in piece of metal or wood. So we're going to darken that. Put a little bit more of a shadow there. And coming down on that side. Take our little eraser friend, highlight that area, make sure we keep our white areas a little cleaner. And dust that off. Gonna throw a little more green into this area here, so I picked up the juniper green, just so the yellow isn't so bright. Just blending that in a little bit better. Well, that is what we're going to do all the way down and all the way around. Let's see, we got some green gold in here. Maybe that will work nice too. On the frame piece, this part. A little bit of the olive yellowish. Juniper. Chrome oxide. Just go in that same color palette. So how is everybody doing today? Been busy out in my garden. Replanting. I like how that color is turning out. I may go up here. Take out that yellow and put in the green gold instead. I like how that comes out a little bit better. This one first. Oh, put it in here. Okay. Got myself an azalea to put out in my front yard. We don't have, well, we have one, but it's really tiny. So I got myself another one to stick in the, it's not really a side garden. In my front yard, we have a border between my neighbor and ours, and we have a garden that goes down the side of the house almost to the street. And I had something growing in there when we moved in. And that I didn't really care for. It came up like spikes of grass. Put a little more green in this one. And then it would, like in months later, would have these little red flowers that would pop up that looked like kind of like a bird of paradise, but it's not. Just kind of a red flower. But the grassy part of it is very invasive, and it was coming out into my lawn. And I hated pulling it out all the time. So I just dug it up. And now I need to replace it with something. So I'm replacing it with an azalea. It'll go really nicely with all our rhododendrons we have out there. And it's an evergreen, so it will stay. Sorry. It'll stay evergreen for the whole year, which is nice. I'm going to put a tiny bit of, we're going to put some sanguine in there, just to highlight that a tiny bit. Yes, I have to go out and plant that one, but I have to, like I said, it was really invasive grass, and I dug it all out last year. But some of that grass has grown back, so I have to cut out some more of it. But before I can do that, I have the plant, but because I have to dig down farther than I think is safe, we have to contact our local, I don't even, it's a number we call 811, I believe it is. It's to find out if we have any lines underneath piping, anything if we hit when we're digging. So electrical wires, gas lines, water lines, any of that. They have to be mapped out first so I don't go down too far and end up having to cost myself a lot more money. And it's free service, so boom. Digging the other plant up is just getting a pitchfork and lifting it, but I have to dig a hole, so I want that one a little darker, so we're going to pull in that olive green here. And then the chrome oxide. Put a lot of pressure on that just so it looks like it's going under a rim here and making a little line there to connect with that side. Yeah, so I have to contact them today and have them come out. So then I can get that plant planted. To turn it that way. I'm trying to just keep it in focus for you. Let's see. Pull a little more of that down that way. This one has to lighten up, I think, a little bit. Just so I know where they are at. And they can be a lighter color. Darken it on both sides. That. This is confusing. It's like just a little, there's a line here, and I think there's a line here. And it does come down to this. We'll darken it over here and then lighten that upper part. So it looks like it comes down like that. Okay. We'll just keep working down here. Green gold down first. Very lightly. And then we'll add in the other colors. That probably shouldn't have been colored there, but it is now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to sharpen that one. This one is the olive green yellowish. The chrome oxide green. We'll just go in with the olive green and green gold. So that is what I'm going to do all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of that off camera, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, all the outside work is done. I'm going to take a little Posca and go around and highlight some areas. And just a little bit here and there. I've done a little bit down here. So we'll go up at this end. And throw in some white up here. Just to highlight some areas. And all the way across. So I'll be moving the book a little bit and dropping everything on my desk because the big book is a little big. then the bottom down here. I could do this forever. You don't want to just keep watching that. So, just highlighting some areas and getting them to be brighter. And let's see, we're going to take, this paper is really pretty thick, but I will put a piece of paper behind it. Oh, maybe I have, I do. I'll use some Tombows, water-based. Still going to put paper behind there. Just going to do her skin. Now let's see what we got here. Nice light color. I think that'll work. Do I have a lighter one? I think this is about as light as I got. Yeah, that's more brown. So, this comes out of the portrait set. She's got some little fingers here. We'll get those. Okay. Shoulder. A little dry lighter, right? See how that works. And this arm here. We're going to go in with pencils on top of that, either to lighten or darken her. See if it went through. No, it did not. Okay. It's got to dry before I touch it with pencil. Just because I know better. Let's see, we're going to put some green on these reeds in the water too. That's a little too dark. Something lighter. That might work. Oh, that's two. Okay, we're going to go in with this, and this comes out of the landscape set. We're going to put a couple over here too, just because I think we could use some. I mean, they're just little blades of grass. That one come out from over there. The bottoms get covered really well. And since we have that green down here, we need to put it up somewhere, so I'm just going to add it in up here. It's not going to look the same as it does down below, but we will have a touch of it in here. Okay. What else can we do with a little bit of these markers? It's because my hands started to hurt after I did all that. Light blue. It's the lightest blue I have, I guess. It's in the pastel set, so should be the lightest blue. We're going to put base coat on this guy in blue. And his metal stuff here. And we'll throw a little back here. Maybe a little in here. It's really pretty blue. There we go. Maybe a little up here in the dragon too. Okay, that will work. And her dress. Lady over here has got a red dress, or reddish orange dress. I don't know what color that really is. A lot of gold work in it. And I don't know about coloring it like that. One. I don't have any gold pencils that will work terribly well. Was thinking maybe I'd do her in green. This is yellow. It's also from the pastel set. Just going to kind of go over the areas with the there are flowers, and there's I don't know, flowers and swirls on this dress, so we're going to put that in there. Put a little of that in there. We have some swirly stuff here. And is that a rope or a braid? Or a chain? It looks like a braided something. Put some highlights in that too. And we can come through here and add a little of that in here also. And in our dragon, just get a little decoration up here. And we'll put some of this up in her hair. Maybe a tiny bit down in here. I really hope I'm leaving out the markers I'm using. I just noticed that I only have one marker out on the table there. Okay. And we'll get out a pencil and work on her face a little bit, and then I'm going to have to call it. But we'll get her face and arms done. I'll grab out some colors here. Light flesh, medium flesh, and cinnamon. She has a small face. It's not that big. Hold on. Okay, we're going to go in with the light flesh first. Okay. Going to go in with the cinnamon. And that is my cat. Then we'll bring in some medium flesh. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was playing with my feet. This is an ear, and I don't know exactly what to do about the ear part. So we're just gonna leave it alone. Get her hands done too. Totally forgot about those. Cinnamon. The light flesh. Okay, we'll get some color on her lips. We'll bring in the sharpened Capur Mortuum that we put up in here. Just to throw some color on there. And some shadows. That's good for now. I think we can do maybe a start on the middle here. I'm going to go in with a Payne's Gray. And we're going to tuck it underneath this. Okay, each one of those we're going to go underneath that little piece. And then just bring it down over the blue. Just a little bit. So we'll just keep working it up like that. And then there's something here. So we'll darken that edge too. My kitty cat meowing at something else now. Okay, I'm not sure what all this fluff is, but we're gonna kind of darken that area there. Okay, and then it's the same here where the lines are. Should add a little blue there. And whatever that stuff is, we'll put some in that. I gotta stay away from that because it's wet. So is this. Okay, then the piece that comes down here. Yes. Gonna color that in. Sorry. It's part of the boat. So we're gonna come down that side to the bottom, and this side is darker. There we go. Okay, like I said, I'm going to have to call it, and I will take a picture at the end so you can see what it looks like. Hope you're enjoying, and I will see you in part 2. Hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Take care, everyone. Bye now.